Navigate's not that easy when there's nobody here to help you. Where the heck is he? He's always doing this to me. I get here and I'm... Whoa.
Oh, hey.
It's about time you showed up.
Well, it's Valentine's Day, and I had to get flowers for Helga.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day, and I had to shop for my negligee for tonight. Mrs. Dredd is expecting us to, maybe love is in the air, every sight and every sound.
That's a little bit much for me to know.
A little bit of the old, love is in the air, everywhere you look around.
Okay.
Hey, but look, the gate's open.
Hi, Helga. Happy Valentine's Day. I promise I will come home with the flowers. Oh, with the flowers. I'll have a box of candy for you. But, we got to do the show. I'm not going to have any of this stuff this guy has.
The flowers look awful familiar.
Really? What? Beloved, what?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look, you can see where the rest in peace was faded into the ribbon there.
Well, that's why I have it backwards like this. I'm not a romantic. I'm a Viking. I'm a Darbarian. My job is to pillage and be hired out as a mercenary. Yeah, you're a lover, not a fighter.
I am.
I don't know. All right.
Hey, welcome to Cemetery Cinema. We are your hosts. This is the Mad Darbarian. I am Dr. Dredd. And we are here to showcase movies from the past, the present, the future,
and beyond.
And boy, do we have the movies. We are known as the King of the Indies. Not the Andes. If we were the King of the Andes, we'd probably have like goats and stuff, maybe.
No, llamas and alpacas.
We'd have llamas and alpacas.
Yeah.
But we're not the King of the Indies.
No,
we are the King of the Indies.
Indies, not the Andes.
Not the Andes.
Yeah.
We guarantee to have some independent films that you have never seen before.
And these independent movies, the boss gets them, and let me tell you, they've been fantastic. We're one of the few hosts that will have them on. So watch us every week.
We don't just show the public domain films that you're used to seeing other hosts. Not that there's anything wrong with that, mind you. But we try to go out on a limb.
We go out, get the best for the best.
For you.
Our fans. All 7 of you.
I think we're up to 8.
Wow.
I think we're up to 8. And there's that guy in Delaware that we're not going to...
And that T-Bone dude.
And the T-Bone dude.
Who doesn't like the hands.
Yeah, you don't like the hand stuff.
Then just put on the sound.
What you do, I'll tell you, here's what you do. We're co-hosts, you see. But if you like this guy more than this guy, you take a piece of construction paper and you tape it right across half of the just like that. You don't have to look at me. Or perhaps you don't like the Mad Darbarian.
It might work this way.
It might work that way. Anyhow, boy, we're waiting for the phone call.
It's the boss. Wow.
Going sci-fi.
So, tonight's film is the 1960 classic sci-fi movie, First Spaceship to Venus. Venus? All right.
Goddess of love, I adore you.
Oh, I was thinking of Bananarama version.
I know what you were thinking.
All right. Tonight's film we're about to present is the 1960 classic science fiction movie, First Spaceship to Venus.
Venus.
So, all right, the deets, right. After finding an ancient, long-buried flight recorder that it originally came from a spaceship, apparently from Venus. A human spaceship is dispatched to the morning star. That's what they call Venus. The crew discovers a long-dead Venusian civilization that had constructed the device intended to destroy all life on Earth prior to invasion. But before they could execute their plan, they perished in a global nuclear war. Oh my God! So this is another movie about the end.
The apocalypse.
But it's the end of another world. There you go. All right. So this movie's rated G.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah. All right. So the little ones can watch it, right? Just a couple little scary sci-fi situations, apparently, when they're in space. You know what I mean? But
gravity.
Ooh. Oof. 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 Right.
Yeah.
Grab the popcorn and be ready for our annual St. Valentine's Day special. Brought here for you. For the lovely Helga and Mrs. Dredd. We'll be back.
Hey, welcome back. And you know, what can I say? This is a very good movie for Valentine's Day. You don't have to get wrapped up in the plot. If you're there with somebody you love, go ahead and snuggle a little closer. And if you've missed 10, 15 minutes, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Devote some time to them.
Yes.
So in 5 minutes when you're finished, you just can both enjoy the rest of the film.
Wake up! Okay. So,
yes.
some facts, right? This movie was originally released as The Silent Star in Poland, right? So our first Eastern Bloc movie. The movie was made in East Germany and Poland back during the Cold War, okay? So, basically, they find this recorder and they automatically assume it's Venus, right? The movie was placed in 1985, right? So we were supposed to be interplanetary back then, right? That's like 40 years ago now, right?
Yeah.
Right? We send a message back. We get no answer. So what do? We decide to go out to Venus. If no one answers the phone, they're not home. Don't go. Don't go.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
So, I do have to admit, the spaceship design is really cool. You know, it's kind of like, Space Needle-ish kind of thing with really cool looking spaceship.
And like the way it landed, right? It was that's the way they thought rocket ships were going to go up and land.
And I kind of like the ground crew. Everybody had like a big letter on their shirt. Yeah. Like, I'm the A crew, or I'm the B crew. So,
All right.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. All right. So we have the writer-director, Stanislaw Herman Lem.
You do, and you'll clean it up.
He's from Polish, right? He was a writer, director. He wrote a bunch of novels, short stories on philosophy, futurology, and literary criticism. So he complained. All right. Many of his science fiction works are satirical and humorous, right? He's had his books translated over to 50 languages and sold more than 45 million copies. He's known as the author of the 61 novel Solaris. That was a movie.
I heard of it.
Yeah, I heard of the movie. It's about the sun exploding.
I don't know.
No. It's about the sun exploding.
Boom.
Right. And then 1976, it was said that he was the most widely read science fiction writer in the world. In 76.
Really?
Yeah, I guess there are not a lot of things to do in Poland.
What about Bradbury? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it says. He was born in 21 and died in 2006. So he's 80-some years old. All right, now, starring, right, Gunther Simon.
Oh, yes, there he is, Gunther.
Right, he was He was 16. He went to, right. So he's East German, right? Right. At 16, he was sent to pre-military training camp of the Hitler Youth, right? Granted, he's in Germany during the war.
I know nothing.
Right? And then he was drafted into the Ruck labor service. So that was basically the part of the army that did like all the grunt work. He volunteered to be a paratrooper in 43, where he escaped by the American troops near Normandy, and he was shipped to a POW camp in Colorado, where he acted as the camp's makeshift theater guy. He ran the camp's theater. Right?
This is all so bizarre to me. A prisoner of war prison, prisoner of war, in Colorado. They have a theater group. I don't get it.
Well, I got to do something.
I know, but that's just...
See, in America, we don't put our prisoners to work. Over in Europe, the Germans...
Sure, they were shoveling stuff.
I mean, they worked until they died.
Yeah.
You know, so he was happy.
He was...
That's why he became a paratrooper, apparently.
He was in the theater group.
No.
Theater.
Yeah. Okay, now, Tani, right? The Asian woman, right? She was born that she was Japanese, right? Her father was an economist. Her grandmother was a model for the famous paintings by Kiryoka Karabuga. I ruined that name. I apologize, right? Her great-grandfather was a Confucian. Her great-grandfather was a Confucius, the philosopher, scholar, and a feudal lord of the Fukuyama domain. Wow. Right?
Remember, send your letters to WON@gmail.
All right. She was in 125 films and TV shows. She is considered a diminutive, graceful, porcelain, pretty Japanese actress. Right? She was raised in France. She was a Parisian dancer. Right? She was in a bunch of French movies. She was in Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Wow. She was in Night of Shame, and she was in Mannequins of Paris. And she was also featured in a ton of Japanese productions before branching out internationally, right? And last, Ignacy, Ignacy, right? Mikowski. He was born in Poland, right? He was an actor. He was in Ashes and Diamonds. He was in Night Train. And he was in, this is a Polish movie, and I'm going to ruin it, Darbarian I Pana, right? Which translates to, I have no idea, because I couldn't get it to translate, right? And then he died in 2001. Right. So, you know, we got some actors, right? But remember, right, this is done in the Eastern Bloc, right? During the Cold War, in the late 50s, right? Yeah, that's why it's this quality.
You have when you watch this movie, you have to look at when it was made, and then check out the date of the first Star Trek episode, because
that was 65.
This is kind of cool, because in this movie, it's sort of like Gene Roddenberry's idea of people from different races working together. Yeah. This may very well have been the precursor to Star Trek. That alone makes this film historically significant.
So, yes, by having stars from Japan, Poland, and East Germany. So basically they had the Axis powers.
And the African gentleman, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. All right, so this is like a precursor to Star Trek, right? But to have, what are you thinking about? People from the Eastern Bloc, right?
Yeah.
Like having, I hate to say it, but back then, having a black person and an Asian person in a movie.
In a movie playing non-stereotypical roles for that time.
Exactly.
They
But
wa-
actually, they were
They
the
were
stars.
scientists. Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't there for comedic, feet don't fail me now kind of,
Okay.
stereotypes. They were scientists on a mission to save, well, not so much save the Earth, but to check out what's going on Venus.
Yeah. Yeah. So they send a letter, they don't get a reply, they go to Venus. I'm still up in the air on that.
I'm wondering how that mailman ever got there.
Who says he's a man? I mean, a male carrier.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back.
He's here! My mystery date!
Mystery date. Are you ready for your mystery date? Don't be late. It could be great. Open the door for your mystery date.
It's Mystery Date, the thrilling new Milton Bradley game of romance and mystery that's just for you. And you. And you. And you. Mystery Date. Will you be ready for swimming? Or a dance? When you open the door, will your mystery date be a dream? Or a dud?
Oh!
Fun and surprises. That's Mystery Date. Remember, Milton Bradley makes the best games in the world. So, girls,
Open the door for your mystery date.
get Mystery Date.
Say you're watching this movie and you feel the need to get up and go to the refrigerator and grab another cold one. Go ahead, do it. You're not going to miss much.
Yeah.
Phone a friend. Come back 20 minutes later.
I mean, it's got a great plot.
Star Wars, it is not.
No.
No.
It drags.
Oh, boy.
I mean, and I'm watching the movie and I'm looking to do something else because it's just like,
I was so excited when they said there was a robot. In that beginning part, they go,
Oh, my God.
yes, and Dr. So-and-so has designed this robot. You know those little vacuum sweeper things that people get now? Roombas? Yeah,
that's it, pretty much.
pretty much. I wanted Killbots from Chopping Mall or Gort from The Day the Earth Stood Still. But
Or even like that stupid robot in the black hole.
yeah,
Right.
the stupid robots would have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It basically the robot was put in there to say that we had a robot. That was about it.
Pretty much.
So anyway, right? They get to Venus. There's no life. So they decide to keep looking and learn that the Venusians had a war that led to their demise.
Yeah, they discovered their underground civilization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. And it's just, they found it, but they found it. It wasn't like, wow, there's all this. It was just, oh, look what we found.
What would have been really cool if they found one Venusian on his deathbed going,
Yeah, and then he'll speak English too. I could have been somebody. I could have been a contender.
that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Just one. Just one. A skeleton, a Venusian skeleton would have been kind of cool.
Right, they wrote on the wall, "Don't come back."
Right.
Right.
Kilroy was here.
All right, so little story, right? So this writer from the 50s is writing about this, right? Or from the 60s. Minor sci-fi masterpiece from behind the Iron Curtain, right? The first spaceship in Venus, or the Silent Star, was an effort between East Germany and Poland, picked up by the Crown International Pictures for 1962 release, and it was released over here in 62. Far ahead of its time, It delivers the pacifist message in no uncertain terms. An international crew lands on Venus, discovered that a war has completely destroyed its inhabitants. The landscapes were surrealistic, which they were. They were kind of cool looking. And wondrous, to behold the spaceship itself gets my vote as the coolest cinematic craft of all time. Oh, there you go. Right?
It's cool, but
right.
give me the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Or the Colonial Vipers. The Cylon saucers.
Oh,
Cylons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the late Japanese-French actress and model Yoko Tani leads the cast and she's fetching to look at, and you will enjoy seeing her. Englewood Entertainment once again delivered a flawless print of the film and is now available on VHS and DVD in letterbox ratio. Blah, 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 blah. The film is slow at 78 minutes, but it was originally 130 minutes. Thank God they cut it down. But what did they have in the other, like 20 minutes? 40 minutes? What would they have in it?
They probably had a lot of people doing this. Maybe a segment without gravity, other than just that guy in the beginning when he unbuckled his seatbelt.
Yeah.
There was probably 20 minutes of people just going.
So it's supposed to be fascinated. All right. So this critic would love to see the uncut version someday, as well as we would, right? I say this is a superior sci-fi film from the Eastern Bloc. I wonder how many sci-fi films are there from
I
the
think
Eastern
there's
Bloc.
probably two. Two.
Did you ever see The Guardians? It was the Russian version of the Avengers.
Yeah.
That was a great, with the grizzly bear.
It was good.
Yeah. Now that was a good movie.
Look for that.
Yeah, it's called The Guardians.
Yeah.
All right, now, fast fact. In the U.S., it was distributed and edited as the English dub version for Spaceship on Venus, right? Through Crown International, which we get a ton of our movies from, right? It was the top of a pre-packaged double feature with Varan the Unbelievable. You remember that? Varan, it was like a kaiju.
No.
Yeah, it's, again, horror sci-fi, right? It was Crown's most successful double feature, and unlike its other feature releases, it was booked in many theaters as well as tons of drive-ins. Okay, now, goofs. Is one writer talked about all the goofy stuff in the movies, but this one thing that stood out, right? The narrator mentions that one of the crew created a special food formula for the crew to be able to consume and digest in zero gravity. Yet everyone is walking around as if they're on the planet Earth. This is not a goof, at least in the original German version. After a time spent in zero gravity, they show the crew activating an artificial gravity field, which allows them to walk around as if they were on Earth.
Sure.
Yeah, right? One of the crew is injured in the next meteor shower, and his gauze is applied to his head. Next time he's seen, the gauze is taken off and put on the other side of the head, has more tape holding it on. So they taped them up over here, then the next scene they taped them up over here. Who would notice that? This guy. All right. So,
it's joking time.
We got jokes. All right. We have jokes, Venus jokes, by Adrian Griffin of Galway, Ireland. We're in Ireland. All right. Faith and Begorra. All right. One day on Venus lasts 5,832 hours. The same as a Monday on Earth. Earth asks Mars, why has Venus been so distant lately? Mars answers, she's been under a lot of pressure and has a lot of gas. Venus is a gas giant. Right. Why can't Mars and Venus kiss? They live a world apart. Because Earth's in the middle. Right. If Earth is the third planet from the sun after Mercury and Venus, does that make every country on Earth a third world country?
Makes you think.
What did Venus say to Earth? Ew, you got humans. I can't get on board with colonizing Venus. I don't work well under pressure, and I don't like toxic work environments. See, there's like heavier gravity and toxic air. Adrian, I'm trying here. All right. Politicians are rushing to Venus. After the news, the local population lives for hot air. Okay. 2 more. Thank God. Apparently they found evidence of life on Venus. It's all the girls that went there because they're a genius. What? What did the Venus flytrap say to the waiter? Excuse me, there's no fly in my soup. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, they're back from Venus.
Wow. Wow. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Helga, this is why I'm late, okay? For this movie about Venus.
Mrs. Dredd, I have really, this is not a valid excuse. No.
Yeah, blame John. Call the boss.
Email him. Email him.
Email him up here. Okay. Now. Okay. So, quotes from the movie, right? So, that this reporter, right, goes, scientists, mathematicians, astrophysicists, 7 men and a woman. Samuko! Surprised to see her, even though both are on the same rocket. Brinkman, have I changed that much? Well, I don't know. I guess, well, your hair used to hang down by your waist. Okay.
Maybe some of the dialogue was lost in the translation.
Oh, it had to be. Oh, God.
You know what would be fun to do?
What?
For like you, me, and several other people to get together and redub this movie.
Oh, that would be great.
That would be fun.
It'd be like that.
Sort of like mystery science fiction, but
yeah.
or riff tracks.
Riff tracks.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Okay. All right. So this movie won an award, 1964 Festival of Utopian Films. They won the Trieste Award, which is the Golden Spaceship Award. Okay. Oh, God.
Yeah.
There was actually 2 different dubbed versions on the American market, right? Spaceship Venus, Not Reply, and Planet of the Dead. Oh, so they actually had this movie out, 2 different versions of it. The original uncut version, which was 95 minutes, was released again in 2004 under the original title, The Silent Star. The film was shown on, Mr. Lobo had it, and it's been released on DVD. Okay. All right, so the movie, it has its people that like it. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, right, it for a Eastern Bloc movie, it was very, futurative, right? It predicted a lot of stuff, right? It's just that it dragged so long.
Maybe the movie has an appeal more toward your science fiction purist.
Well, and I like the science fiction, right? And I liked the movie, and I liked its concept. It's just that it was put together clunky.
I like some science fiction, and people may argue, but Alien was a good movie, right?
Alien science fiction horror.
Aliens was a good movie. Predator, great movie. All 8 of them. Aliens in the ship, right? I like that. The first 3 Star Wars.
Yeah.
Episodes, what are they? 5, 6, and 7.
4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6. They were good.
Yeah. Yeah, and not much of the rest of them.
No. Star Trek. I like Star Trek: The Next Generation. I like the original series. Pacing in this movie was horrible. It was horrible. It was boring.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
It's just
I mean, as much as it had the good fantasy and it makes you think, it just took forever.
yeah, it took a long time to get through it.
All right. So, what are you giving Tombstone wise?
Boy, this movie is guilty of the one crime that I say in movies. You know, it was boring. It was boring for me. I will go out of my way not to watch this again. You know, I would leave this state if I had to avoid this movie. It's down in the negative tombstones for me. Not my cup of tea.
Wow.
Not my cup of tea.
Well, I'm giving it 2 tombstones.
Okay.
Right? Mainly because it did put things out there that weren't done before. And for the fact that it was an Eastern Bloc movie and had an Asian woman and a black fella, right, as equals in the movie, like the doc was saying earlier, is something that you don't think would have happened back
It
then.
was sort of unheard of back then.
Yeah, so it was very, very like the forethought. They were looking into the future of what it would be like.
I agree with that.
You know.
Yeah.
So I try and give it 2.
I would
right?
run away from this movie. I would run away from
I wish
this
they
movie.
would remake it, and they would remake it.
And I don't run. But I would run away from
Yeah,
it.
I don't run, I roll. Right? But,
I
So-
think it's funny that they re-released it under a different title. You know, imagine there you are, you pick up your copy, your VHS tape of Spaceship to Venus. You go, boy, this looks pretty good. Look at the cover. And then, like, later, DVD age, you go, oh, look at that title. I don't have this title.
yeah, you're in the junk bin at Goodwill, man.
And yeah, so you pay like $5 for it, and they're the same movie.
Yeah. But 10 minutes longer.
Oh, boy, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway.
Anyhow.
Right.
You've got mail.
We got mail. We got mail from Marie Carosella of Norwood, Pennsylvania. Doc and Darbarian, who was your first Valentine? Wow.
I may have answered this last year. I think I did.
Yeah.
Something similar.
Okay.
Yeah. 4th grade. I thought she was really cute. Stacy Greenwood. Stacy, if you're out there, this is what you've missed, okay? That's what Mrs. Dredd is such a lucky woman. And you missed out on all of this.
That's a lot of man there.
From the top of the fez to the bottom of the flip-flops.
Wow. Mine would have been Teresa Burns. She was this beautiful, long black hair. Her mom, I think her mom was Asian, right? She had this beautiful look, beautiful, right? And on Valentine's Day at school, I bought her a soda, right? I gave it to her and she took a sip out of it. And then she put it back on the counter. Then I picked it up and I sipped it from the same spot, right? And I was like, ooh, I feel like I kissed her. And I gave it back to her and she refused to drink it because I sipped out of it. Yep.
Yes.
That was my first attempt at a Valentine. And Terry, if you're still out there, God bless you. You could have had this.
Yeah, right. So, right up there, email.
Email us.
Email, WON Gmail. And like, get ready to, I'm happily married now.
Me too.
So, Stacy, you know, I'm glad that you rejected me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good things come.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Here we go.
So, if you wanna send us stuff, you go up to our email address, right?
Right there, it's still there.
All right. If Terry and Stacy are out there, shoot us. Tell us what you're doing, so
I don't want to know.
So we can sit back and go, ha ha.
I don't want to know, Stacy. I don't want to know what you're doing or what your life is like unless it's horrible. let me know how screwed up you are right now. And I can say, I dodged that bullet.
Next week, our movie is Dodging the Bullets, starring Stacy.
I probably should have left her last name out of it.
Is that really her last name?
That was really her last name, yes.
Well, with the dozens and dozens of people who watch, I'm sure it'll get back to her.
All 7 of those dozens. It could. I might have to beep out her name. I think I will.
I did now. Stacy.
Just Stacy. Yep.
All right. So, yeah. If you want to watch all the cool stuff we got going on our station.
Cool stuff.
Pop by our station up here, right? You can hit our website or you can download the WWON-TV app on your Roku and you can get to all our stuff directly. It's fantastic. It's so much easier now. Even though we still are Stream on a Budget Stream on a Budget Showcase, not Suitcase. We're still on there if you have that app, but it's easy if you download our new app, right? If you want to get a hold of this guy.
Hey, you're curious about what I'm doing? I'm probably on my sofa watching TV right now. But if you want to find out what my social life is like, hashtag Doc Dread Reviews and Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Oh, what an exciting life I lead. Come watch it. This guy here, he makes my life look like a rock sitting in a field somewhere.
Oh, please.
This guy is exciting. Exciting and new. Come aboard.
We're expecting
We're
you.
expecting you. At Mad Darbarian, you can follow him on the red carpet, movie premieres, meeting celebrities, schmoozing with...
Rubbing elbows,
elbows with the creme de la creme of horror and sci-fi aficionados.
Well, mainly the creeps among creeps, but yes. But
Did I leave anything?
no, it's perfect.
I thought that was
yeah,
good.
I'm pretty much I'm that boring. All right. You can also come out. Cemetery Cinema has an Instagram page. It has a Facebook page. We post stuff on all the socials all the time, right? Pop by, see our stuff. Between him, me, and the show stuff, you'll see stuff out there every day. I've said the word stuff 7 times in one sentence. I can't.
That's
believe it.
one time for each person who watches us.
All right. So Stacy, you got a stuff. Terry, you got a stuff. We got stuff for everybody out there.
Whoa, wait a minute. My stuff is exclusive to Mrs. Dread because it's Valentine's Day and I'm still here with you.
God help me. But for my Valentine, God help me.
Oh boy, don't touch me.
But, well, to Helga and Mrs. Dread, happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
And we'll be home real soon.
Love yous.
Love you guys. And don't forget, keep it creepy.
We'll see you next week
On
Cemetery Cinema.
Dun, 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 dun.